Okay, take your thumb and your index finger and grab the piece of skin between your other thumb and your index finger. Apply pressure, and can you feel that? You just started to release energy throughout your body, what the Chinese call qi. Do you ever get headaches or experience nausea or stress? Today I'd like to show you how you can help yourself feel better in these situations. This technique is a form of Chinese medicine called acupressure. I'm sure you've heard of acupuncture. It's just like that, but without the needles, so you can't hurt yourself, which is good. So I encourage you to be open-minded and listen, and perhaps you'll be able to use this in your everyday life. I became interested in acupressure when I started getting a lot of headaches, and I was willing to do anything to just help the pain to be relieved for a little while. So I've been researching acupressure a lot for the last couple of weeks, and I've been really interested in the information that I've found. It's very impressive, and it's cool that acupressure can work in everyday situations for people like you and me. In the book Alternative Cures by Bill Gottlieb, published in 2000, he describes acupressure as a form of Chinese medicine that's just becoming accepted in our culture now. People use it, and more people are knowing about it. And it's based on a theory that there are 400 acupoints, like pressure points, within our bodies that will release energy if you stimulate them in the correct way, that will flow through the 12 meridians of your body, which is how your energy flows through your body. And it's releasing energy, or what Chinese call the qi. So that's what that is. So acupressure can help relieve common conditions such as headaches, nausea, or stress. And today I want to show you how to use acupressure correctly in order to relieve headaches, nausea, or stress. And let me show you how acupressure may help you with your headaches. The first thing you're going to want to do, well, a headache, I'm sure you know, but a headache is a pain in your head or the neck area, and it can be very irritating and hard to focus when you have one. So to quickly help yourself feel better, you will need to stimulate 2 pressure points. The first one, you'll take your pointer fingers and go parallel to your eyes and do this pressure point right here, right underneath your cheekbones, and you can feel it. And don't put too much pressure because you don't want to hurt your face. Yeah, and you'll do that for 1 minute, and after you do that, then you will want to stimulate the pressure point that we just did a little bit ago, going in between your thumb and your index finger. You want to do that for another minute. After you do that, you should have released enough energy or unblocked energy that your head should feel a lot better. And you can do this anytime that you are feeling that you have a headache, and it's very easy, and hopefully it can help the pain to subside for at least a little while. And now that you know how to relieve your headaches with acupressure, let's talk about how to use acupressure to help relieve if you have nausea. And nausea is the uneasy feeling in your stomach, like if you're sick or you're going to throw up. It can be caused by a variety of things like food poisoning or bacteria or infection, whatever. And in the Encyclopedia of Alternative Medicine in 2005, it says that acupressure can be helpful in reducing nausea by applying pressure to the correct places, and that those will help to relax your intestinal tract. So let me show you how. You will need to stimulate the pressure point that's right here on the inside of your wrist. It's 2 fingers up from the crease of your wrist, and you want to do that for a minute also. And after you do that, your intestinal tract should relax enough that you're starting to feel a little bit better, or you can do it as long as you need to. That's the most commonly used one to relieve nausea, but if that doesn't work, then there's also a pressure point on the top of your foot that you could use, or there's one on the base of your rib, which is harder to find, so a lot of people don't use it, but it's supposed to be very effective for your intestinal tract. So you can do this anytime you need to if you don't feel well, and hopefully you'll give it a try. Now you know about how to use acupressure to relieve your nausea. Let's talk about how to use acupressure correctly to help relieve stress. Stress is tension that you can have mentally, physically, or emotionally from doing too much or being in some situation that makes you stressed out or worried. And in the February 2008 Quick and Simple Healthy Living it shows how acupressure is a very simple way of helping to release the effects of stress a little bit. And what you need to do is take the pointer fingers and you need to find the pressure point that's on the back of your neck, and it's harder to locate. There's one on each side, as you can see right here, of your spinal cord, and you'll need to do that, stimulate those for 1 minute while taking deep breaths, and that will help to quickly release energy throughout your body so that you won't be so worried and you won't be so stressed and you'll feel a lot better. So remember, next time you're in a stressful situation, which I think all of us have been, just take a minute to breathe and use this technique. So now that you know how to relieve stress a little bit by using acupressure, let's review. I hope you now understand how acupressure can help relieve common conditions such as headaches, nausea, or stress. In review, the next time you experience headache, nausea, or stress, you don't just need to deal with it. You can try to use the techniques that I showed you today. For a headache, remember that you use your cheekbones and the skin in between your wrists, or in between your fingers. If you are experiencing nausea, you use the one on the inside of the wrist. And if you are stressed out, you'll use the pressure points on the back of your neck. So I encourage you to try these techniques and see how effective the releasing of chi through your body really can be.